Hello everybody, we're going to be playing some ukulele today, a couple of tunes from Mexico that are both magnificent, and so we will be doing that today. Let me go post the link on our website. Our website is jollyrogerukulele.com, and songs we're going to play today: Las Chiapanecas and Las Mañanitas. And I apologize for my pronunciation. I think I'm getting it close, but I'm sure it's not quite right. Las Mañanitas is one of my favorite songs ever, and Las Chiapanecas is really fun to play. So hopefully you will enjoy playing it. And they're not too hard today, which is always a bit of a relief on in Tuff-er uke class. Like, oh gosh, he's killing us. Alright, that opens up to the right window. We'll let everybody get in and sit down. Let me run over to Twitter and post that here. jollyrogerukulele.com. Paste. Up. Tuff uke. Kick your fanny Friday. Hola. Hola. Tweet. Alright, we have officially tweeted. And now we can close out Twitter, close that box. Alright, and then, boy, do we have a little bit of a story to share on the sheet music you're about to play. Las Mañanitas, Las Mañanitas. What's this? This is Chiapanecas Baritone. Let me get up Chiapanecas regular. Slide this over here. So I've got Las Mañanitas Baritone, Las Mañanitas Ukulele. Don't do that. Shoot. Las Mañanitas Ukulele. Las Mañanitas Ukulele. Las Mañanitas Baritone. Chiapanecas Ukulele. Close that. Chiapanecas Baritone. Alright, live streaming. And here I am. Here you guys are. Alright. Hola, Cindy. Hola. Cat. Hey, dude. Sandy, not Cindy. Cindy's up above. Sandy's right there. Good afternoon. Sounds good. And it stopped snowing. I know, right? You're still in the snow zone, Sandy. Good to have you here. Ronnie, down in New Mexico, sunny and 64. Beautiful springtime, I guess. You've had a very consistent run of things down there. Cindy, nice to see that the uke and the baritone tunes are in the same key for Las Mañanitas. They're going to be for Las Chiapanecas, too. I have a story to tell you about why they're not in the same key. They will be in the same... they are in the same key, and we're going to fix that. I'm going to give you to call that one a baritone one, and I have a solo one, but there's a story why it's not posted. So we want to wait a few minutes to get everybody in here, and then I'll tell you the story. But yes, you could play them together. That's the whole next load of crazy, is creating more ensemble arrangements, right? That's definitely next year's job. Hey Linda, welcome in. Colorado Springs, Vic from Eugene, having a great day up there. Hola amiga, hello Donna. Amiga. Jacqueline is in, buenos dias to you. Marianne in from Michigan. Look at how everybody just magically becomes Spanish speakers. So you're learning to play ukulele, you're also learning how to speak Spanish. So, you know, there's a benefit there. Elizabeth is in from northern Colorado. The weather here has been unsettled. Rain, snow, and tonight, yeah, we had a little bit of rain last night, but it's just been kind of cold and dreary out there today. Bruce is in from Virginia, cloudy and 70. And the pollen is blowing. I'm on a rather heavy regimen of, what do they call that stuff? Whatever D, Claritin D, I think it is, or what's the one? There's the one in the purple box. That's the one I'm taking. They all pretty much work the same for me. Hey, Red. Let's see. You had a spring yesterday. Today you get a light bulb, Red. Oh, I like that. We should have that every time you come in. Every time you guys get a right answer, we'll use that one. Janice is in from Scotland. Very warm today, about 10 degrees Celsius. For those of us who don't know that, that's freezing. Just love spring. Yeah, 10 degrees. So how you always think about Celsius, Americans, is 20 to 25 is sort of this temperature that your house is. And I know from experience, I was in Milan one time and it was 44. And I will tell you, that's the hottest, second hottest thing I've ever had to go through was 44. So yeah, 44 is terrible. 10's okay. Cindy, no. Oh, okay. All right, Cindy. Okay, cool. Chris, hola. Linda, hello from Hawaii. Nancy in. Good to see Nancy's in from Florida. Rita's in from Illinois. 86 and perfect down there in Florida. We should have Linda and Nancy every day. That we should have a who has it better competition, because Nancy's in southern Florida and Linda's in Maui, and so they have equally delicious weather most of the time. Fran is in. Hey, Fran. And Evelyn. Fran, you made a comment as you were exiting the other chat room, and I can't remember what it was. I wanted to address it, and I can't remember what your question was or your thought. 70 degrees and sunny in Cuenca. That's perfect. That's perfect, right? Okay, guys. So let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what's good and bad. We got plenty of music today to play. We're gonna learn a lot of stuff. But the sheet music that's pulling up on your computer is not the sheet music I posted. And here's what happened. So some of you have been noticing that the website has been running crazy slow and really difficult to get logged in and all this stuff. So I call up GoDaddy yesterday and I'm like, what the heck? And he says, let me check your backlogs. And so we went through all of the statistics, and you guys broke the internet. Okay, here that there's no other way to put it. You broke the internet on the the server, whatever that is. There is the main brain and then the other brain, and those two brains have to speak to each other, and there's a little gateway that goes between those brains. And the type of plan or the type of server I was on, it limits how much you can talk. This brain can talk to this brain, and there's a limit. And it was, I think he said 2 megabits per second. And I thought, well, that seems fine. That seems like a lot of megabits every second. But if you exceed that, then it goes, oh, you're being naughty. I'm going to shut you down for a while. I'm going to slow you way down. So there was that. And so he says the way you get around that is go move your website to a new server. It's a business class server, and once you get on that server, all of your plans will come true, all of your dreams will come true. So yesterday, so of course there's a fee associated. I took our old stuff and I moved it onto a much fancier web server. What's interesting is that the links on the website, as I was doing it, some of the links transferred properly and some of them didn't, and it seems to only be affecting the songs that we're working on today. And so it's pulling up the wrong sheet music, and I didn't notice that until just now. The good news is the wrong sheet music is pretty good. And so we will go with what you got in front of you now, and then I will update the links after class, and tomorrow we will talk about whether I was successful at that, and then you can download the newer sheets. The newer sheets, there's mostly on the ukulele ones or just cleanup stuff, and on the baritone stuff, one of them is the correct sheet, and the other one is a sheet, an older version that I was going to not use. So in any event, we have a new we're on new servers, guys. We're really fancy and high dollar here, and it should load much better for you, and all of that's going on. So that's what's going on. We're going to play from those pieces of sheet music that you have in front of you, and it'll be fine. So let's grab Las Chiapanecas, and I don't think I'm saying it right, but we're getting it close. Las Chiapanecas ukulele, and the date you have on yours is May 2nd, right? And there will be a new one that says April 13th on it, or yeah, because it was last night, April 13th on it, that I updated this sheet and made it better. But this one's perfectly fine. It's not that much better. And this one will work for today. And then on Friday, when we play through this, we'll be using the new sheet. So I do apologize for a little bit of a weirdness there, but the good news is we have a way better computer now. Let's see. Who did I miss coming in? Pam made it in today. Linda made it in. I have no idea why the temperature is. Linda says, I don't know. It's a perfect day out there. I don't care what the numbers are. Jack is in from Illinois. Michelle in from Oregon. Cindy. Kay says, I have a nice haircut. I got a haircut yesterday. Looking beautiful. Patricia's here. Christine is in from Bozeman. Michelle can't beat the Oregon coast, right? Dennis is in from sunny Toronto. What? It's snowing up in Michigan and sunny in Toronto? That doesn't make sense. All right. So, Las Chiapanecas. This song is in 2 parts, and I want you to use 2 separate approaches to it, okay? So, the first part, you're going to play it dun, like with claw. The second part, you're going to play it with your thumb, and here's why. If you listen to the beginning of this, almost sounds it almost sounds like Mexican hat dance. We're going to do Mexican hat dance tomorrow, which is really called jarabe tapatio. But we're going to be using this as a contrast to how I want you to play the second half. So in other words, we're starting off kind of picky and plucky. Nighttime arrives and it's time to dance. Okay, so there's that, and this is the song where you clap your hands. And I don't know the hand clapping program on this, so we won't do this. But if you did, that's how you clap your hands, right? As a musician, just tap your guitar, your ukulele. Okay, so let's play this first part with claw up until the measure 17. 1, 2, 3. Now, as professional musicians, all of you, I'm hereby dubbing you professional musicians. I wouldn't go into music as a full-time job, however. Just saying. You set the stage with that plucking pattern, and everybody, not everybody, but most everybody will recognize the tune, and you're like, oh yeah, I know that tune, and you're like, all right, let's get it going. It creates a certain feeling. Then, when we get to the second half, I want you to switch to your thumb to get this big flowing sort of, I can't remember the name of the Univision. That's the name. If you ever look at Univision, there's always a drama in Spanish, and it's very dramatic, right? And so I want you to play 18 to the end with that same level of drama, just like dance, dance, my Chiapaneca. Dance, dance. So you're going to be really silly with that. And as an Enya, yeah, Dennis, I double checked. I really do double check for Enyas and that stuff. And as far as I can tell, it does not have an Enya on it. Chiapanecas, it was how you would pronounce it with an Enya. And as far as I can tell, it does not have an Enya. You might be right, but I did check a half a dozen places. Because anytime I see an N and it's in Spanish, I'm like, I bet you there's an Enya over that. But it appears that there's not an Enya on this. Well, Las Chiapanecas is somebody from Chiapas, is what it means. The people from Chiapas. This is the dance from Chiapas, is really what the title means, according to what I read. All right, now let's go to 18. Okay, you got your high B flat. Let's do that. F shape on 5. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. Pinky to get the 8. F. Let's stop there. That 8 is your opportunity. Okay, this is a huge opportunity to put in the subtle details we like to do as higher level players. You got your F chord with your 3. And your pinky needs to go. The minute you hit that, you drag it up, right? It's a slide. You can barely hear it on most ukuleles, but the point is you're trying. Okay, and when you get to the 8, you hit it again, and then your pinky, give it that vibrato. You can hear it. I'm going to try it in this microphone. Right? You don't got to do a lot. Don't lift it up. Don't do any weird things. Just wiggle it back and forth. Okay? That's what happens at that. Anytime we have that single high note, try to put a little duh there. Okay? So let's go from 23. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I went too fast. Right from 23 again. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Okay, and then keep going. To what measure do we go back to? 18. Grab your B flat on high and go. And that's the hardest part of the song, right there. So if you go to 47, the very hardest thing to do, F chord on your high F chord, bar on 5, pinky on 8, and then just grab the, you got to jump your pinky over to the other 8 and back. And I think that's the hardest part of the song. Bump, 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 which sounds really cool. So you see what we're after here. Opening section is plucked. Second section is really dramatic and beautiful, like you're at the dance, right, and everything's going great. Bringing in those higher level professional tools, right? Where if we pluck the first way, we did it when we did Bach, right? Sometimes we plucked, sometimes we strummed. It sounds really much more sophisticated if you can mix that up a little bit in the same song. And so that's what we're going to work on with that piece of music. Guys, the updated sheet of this is just cleaned up a little bit. Everything else is, I don't think I changed a single note on this, if I remember right. I think that's all I have to say about this piece. Let me see what you guys are saying to me. Let's see. Sounds great with or without it. Yeah, right. Hey, Linda, welcome in. So, fun little dance tune, and I think, according to the internet, still pretty popular, right? So, so there's that. Let's grab the baritone version, and we'll run through it. It's the same, I think. I hope. Let me see. Chiapanecas baritone. Okay, so the baritone version of this one is correct. It's exactly what I thought I had posted, and it's pulling from the right link and all this stuff. We may find, guys, as we are going through the website, that some of the links are weird or don't work or whatever, because like I say, they took the old website and moved it over to a newer server, and theoretically all they have to do is change the IP address, but that's not exactly how it works probably. So if you find anything on the website that's goofed up, just make sure if everything should work. Everything's going to work right. So if you will double check if you go on there and if something doesn't work right, let me know and I can fix it. All right. Guys, ukuleles, you got a C chord, 3 beats per measure. G7s, 3 beats per measure. That's your whole first half, right? F chords in the second half, C chords, G7 chords. Look at. You're welcome. This is it. This is our chance to play a great duet. I'm going to play baritone players. We're playing Tough Uke or Melody. Ukulele players across the globe. Okay, once you guys got your chords, 1, 2, 3. It's a dance tune, right? So we'll start with plucking. And if you're on chords, you've got other choices, right? You may strum the whole thing. You might pluck the whole thing. You might arpeggiate the whole thing. You might boom chuck chuck the whole thing. Find some way to make it cool. And remember, you're thinking a little bit more plink 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 on that first page, and then a little bit more la di di da on the second page. Okay, let's see if we can make this happen. I'm having a heck of a time with this pedal today. And it's supposed to be 160, right? That's pretty fast. We're not gonna play it that fast. 1, 2, 3. Isn't that fun? It's a really fun song. I love that song. But yeah, use your tools, right? We work a lot of time. We talk about all these tools. Try to mix it up a little bit on that one. Use your plucking early on and use your thumb afterward. Good news is baritone players on that you have the correct sheet music. You don't need to reprint. The ukulele players, you will update this after I fix the link tomorrow. I think what's happening is they said, here's what they said: it's going to take 5 hours to turn this site over, so don't do anything for 5 hours. And I didn't do anything for about 3 hours, and then I started working on it again. And I think what I did was ended up posting the correct sheet music onto the old server after they had already copied it. So anyway, I will get it updated. Let's talk Las Mañanitas. Again, both of these pieces of music here are not the ones I intended you to have. And so we'll work off of them today. And then the ukulele one's basically the same. The baritone one's totally different. So there's that. Now this is, you know how early on last year we did a Simon and Garfunkel week, and you guys all fell in love with Bridge Over Troubled Water, and I was like, I don't know why they like that so much. And then I started focusing. I was like, boy, this is a nice piece of music. And then earlier this year, we had the Irish section, and everybody kept wanting to play Parting Glass, and none of us had ever heard of it before. And then all of a sudden, we're all like, this is the greatest song ever written. Las Mañanitas is that song for me. I don't know what it is about this. I don't even really like working on it because I know I will be singing this in my head for the next 2 weeks. It's that kind of song where it's just such a stinking earworm, and I love it, and I don't know why. It's basically a good morning, it's time to get out of bed song is really what's going on here, and it's really lovely. And so bring all of your loveliness to this. Try to see what you can do on your ukulele just to make it lovely. Okay, nothing here is difficult. Everything. This is on. To be perfectly honest, I would teach this class in foundations if I needed another G key of G song. This is just. Everything works on it. Everything's beautiful. Everything. There's no weird things in it whatsoever. And let's give it a try. Okay. From the top. Aloha, Jennifer. You mean hola is what you mean today. From the top, 2 beats in, and not fast. 1, 2. Has the 10, 10, 10, 7, 7, 7, 10 on the bottom. Isn't that lovely? That's just a totally awesome tune. Nothing, right? Nothing. This is foundations to ukulele type piece of music. Play it slow, play it beautiful, take your time, pay attention to your half notes, quarter notes, eighth notes, and dotted notes, and you'll get this. This thing is ridiculous how lovely it is. Now, the baritone version that I will be posting is the same key. So using baritones, just play with me for a second, okay? Just use the tablature. I know. You want your own sheets. I want you to have your own. You do have your own sheets. It's just the link is not posted right. Play the tablature as if it's a baritone tab. Okay. So ukulele players, what are we doing? We are going from your G chord. We're going to transpose to D chord for you guys. Okay. So here's a chance for you to step up your game. we're in the key of G for you, but in baritone, this is the key of D. That means all your G's become all your G's, right? Now take a look through here, okay? Level 145. This song has G's, A, B, it has C's and it has D7s, right? So everything's exactly what we'd want it to be. This is the beauty of folk music. It always works. Then, if you're going to play D instead, you're also going to, when it's a C, it's got to be an, patience, G. And when you play your D's, they got to be A's. So you got to pay attention, okay? If it says G, play a D. If it says D, you play an A7, okay? So you're going to play D, A7, and when it says C, you're going to play a G. Okay? Let's see if you can do it. Okay? Okay? You're going to transpose on the fly. All G's are D's, all D's are A's, 7s, and all C's are G's. Can you do it? Baritone players, just play the tablature. Just play the tablature. 1, 2. How'd you do with transposing? That's one of those where your brain melts, right? Those of you that are like, when you first pick up a baritone, your brain melts because all of the shapes are different. But when you're transposing, usually the first few times you blow it pretty good, right? Because you see G's and your fingers magically go to a G chord and you're like, oh, they're supposed to go to a D chord. And so I think transposing on the fly is pretty challenging, and so that gave you a chance to do that. Before I let you go, okay, I want to talk about the Las Mañanitas baritone that was posted, so go grab that one. Here's what's nice about this. Those of you guys that have friends, all right, and you don't have very many friends in life because you're a ukulele player, but if you had a friend, this is the baritone version is an ensemble version. So you can play this at the same time as the ukulele version, and we're going to do that now. Okay. Notice as you're looking at this piece of music that on the baritone, this sits much lower. So it's a much deeper voicing of it, which is usually what we want out of baritone. Is it's going to be Elizabeth says, I've been doing this for a long time. By the way, Elizabeth is a very high level musician. She says, still makes my brain melt. Yeah, right. Because you see, you want what you see to be true, right? So on this, the ensemble version, the baritone has a lower voicing. It's a little obviously different to play. And so what I want to do now, if you have a ukulele, you're going to grab your did I add something on here? What did I do different? Why are they not the same? They're supposed to be the same. Did I even that up? Hold on. Las Mañanitas ukulele. It goes to 16 and then goes back. So how can this doesn't go back? 16. It's not gonna work. Shoot. Never mind. Let's play baritone. I was gonna have us play together. That's not gonna work because they're different. Why did I do them different? That's crazy. I didn't even look at this piece of music till this moment because it's linking to the wrong thing. I will fix this as well. Baritones, we will fix this so we can play together. On Friday, we'll play it together. How about that? So I will fix up this version to match exactly what's on the ukulele version. This turned out to be a bit of a sad, and I'm weeping with sadness here. Let's just play the baritone version, okay? Ukulele players, will you grab G chord, D chord, and C chord? And baritone players, if you grab baritone ukulele or Tuff-uke, and we're going to play Las Mañanitas baritone style. We're in the key of G, and for some reason the measures don't match up exactly with the ukulele one. They will on Friday. Friday we're going to turn this song into an event. Okay. So much lower playing baritones, ukulele players, if you'll give me 3 beats per measure, G chords, D7s, and Cs. 1, 2. Second ending. Okay, so for some reason the measures don't match up, but they will on Friday. I will get this reposted tonight, and that way we can play an ensemble version. I don't do a ton of ensemble sheets, frankly, because it's too much work. And we're focusing in on solo baritone right now anyway, but we'll get this where I have the correct sheets linking to the website. I will make sure that we have the Mañanitas all make sense with each other, so you'll have a ukulele version, a baritone version, and an ensemble baritone version to be played with ukulele, and that way if you have a friend, you can sit down and baritone gets their sheet music, ukulele gets their sheet music, everybody plays together, and it's really fun. And I require you, as someone who comes to this class, to like this song, okay, because it's way up on my list of favorite songs. So that's it. That's what I know about ukulele today. Tomorrow, let me take a look. Tomorrow was La Llorona. That's going to be a new arrangement. Hopefully I can get it done. I have a dental appointment today, so we'll see. Usually I go to the dentist and I'm like, okay, I'll be there 30 minutes. It's 30 minutes away. That's an hour and a half commitment. All right, that'll be fine. And then I get there and they're like, oh, by the way, we have to remove this side of your face, and it's going to be $10,000. So me and the dentist. You'll have Cielito Lindo, another great piece of music, and Jarabe Tapatio is the Mexican hat dance song, so we'll do that. Those for sure I'll have Cielito Lindo and Jarabe Tapatio posted for you, and then I'll clean up the mess from today, and I will write real big on that revised, and so I can double check the sheets. I can't believe I goofed that up. Part of it's the system goofed it up, and part of it's me goofing it up. So I take responsibility for it all. So there we go. But the good news is the website works really fast. It's just really fast at giving you the wrong piece of sheet music. That's what I know about ukulele today. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. enjoy the springtime, right? Be safe, get your vaccines, keep practicing. You guys are high-level players. You gotta spend a little bit of time on it. When you can't make it to class, you gotta go check the recordings. And some guy, I don't know him, posted a negative review on one of my videos, and he said, yada yada yada, are you ever going to get to it? And I was like, clearly he doesn't spend any time with me. So yeah, so there's that. All right guys, have a wonderful day. Michelle, thanks for being here. Pam, very nice. Elizabeth, bring some else. Vic, I like all the songs you give us. I like most of the songs I give you. Every now and then I have a song I don't like. We'll say goodbye before I lose you completely. Oh, we got spotty internet today. You guys are probably getting pretty good at reading on your first read, right? It's really a lot of... We do a lot of sight reading around here with the intention of finding the best song, and then that's the song you work on really well. Thanks, Linda. Linda, they are... They are all your favorites, I know, right? No, this really is one. Evelyn, good to see ya. Thanks, Evelyn. Ronnie, they're all your favorites. What are you talking about, Linda? Let's see. Elizabeth, I like Low, our class theme song. Thank you. All right, nice. Pam, good to see ya. Glad you made it in today. Jacqueline and Diane. It's a good mess. It is the mess, right? Dennis, glad you made it in today, buddy. Michelle, you're welcome, Michelle. Thanks for being here. Pam, boo to that. Yeah, right. What the heck? Giving me a negative review. I do talk too much. I'm aware of that, by the way. I'm aware I talk too much. Annie, gracias to you. Thank you. De nada. That's what you're supposed to say. Cindy, have a good day. Nancy. See y'all tomorrow. That sounds good, Nancy. Chris, good to see ya. Lynn, see you tomorrow. Linda, yeah, we have a lot of Lindas and Lyns. That's what's attractive to they're attracted to ukulele, like moss to the flame. All right, Linda, see you tomorrow. Bruce, it is good music, huh, Bruce? All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Sandy, get back to this. Oh, you have to return a harmonica. What? You didn't tell me about that. That's a bummer. Yeah, I had to. I bought some really cheap harmonicas, hoping that they would kind of work, so I could buy them and give them away to people, and they didn't work. Looks like about $20 is about where the limit is between playable and not playable. Fran, good to see you again. I apologize. I don't remember what your comment was as you were leaving the class earlier, and I wanted to mention it, but well, I'll go back and look at it. I'll figure it out. Cat, good to see you. Critter, good to see you. Peace. Red, the chatter is charming. You get a ding for that. I don't think you talk too much. I do talk too much. I'm aware of it. All right, Ray jumped in on. Yay, Ray! Ray's the man. All right, you guys, have a wonderful day. I will see all of you tomorrow, and that's good enough. And keep playing the ukulele. It's the best. Talk to you later.